Dr. Dog Heart Races, here's all you need to know. Third capo, third fret. Chords, G. Knowledge the notes in our E minor. G. E minor. That's the chords for the whole song. If you want, you can embellish this with your pinky reaching up to that 5. Well, 8, but 5 with the 5 if it was a G. That's the chords of the whole song. Easy as that. Strumming pattern, as you can kind of tell in the beginning, it starts out just one stroke. Knowledge the knots in our laces, could have been better, harder races, and so on until you get to. You can do it literally because there's so many instruments going on. You can do it to anything. You can do it. Well, I did it to the same thing, like you could do it to that. You could do it. You know, if you want to do how I did it, or like a just let your hands do the sing. Ready? For the solo, not super complicated. Great hammer-on pull-off workout for you. But solo first part sounds like this. So, slowed down, broken down, what that is just D string, finger on that 10th fret. This is without the capo, so 10th fret without the capo. 10, 12 hammer on, go up to the G string. 10, 12 hammer on, go up to the B string, slide 1 fret up. 11, 13 hammer on, and then 13, 15. So slowly. And you do that 3 times. And on the 3rd time, when you get to, you go back down the same way but with pull-offs. Pull-offs are tough if you're new to the game of Hammer-Ons and Pull-Offs. What I will say is a quick tip to really get it. Hammer-on, that's easy. You just gotta make sure you really put some force in there. Pull-offs. What was hard for me, because they expect you to just lift it off and make a noise magically, but you gotta kind of have to like push a little against the string as you're going off to get that better sound. Next part of the solo, which is this. Let's break that one down. So you start on that high E string, 13 and 15, pull off, go down to the same spot, but on the B string, pull off, 15 and 13, go down 2 frets, pull off, 13 to 11, go down a string, you're on the G string, you go down 1 fret, 12 to 10, and then you go back up to this shape on that E string, 15, 13, pull off, Go down one string. Go back up to the E. Go 2 frets higher. Then back to that B string. So, then after that, you go down again, like we did in the first part. B, 2 frets. Then you go back up to that highest shape you made. Then just go down. Great. Let's run it through once, the whole solo. Let's practice it out. Ready? Go slowly. I also want to point out that the solo is based on how they did it in the Guitar Center set. Obviously, because I have an acoustic, I don't have a lot of reach, and it's possible that the solo does go higher on that last, that last part. But an acoustic, this is how, well, not acoustic, but in that set, that's how they did it. Alright, now onto the most fun part for me, at least. The whole... So you hear this kind of throughout the song as a little click, like a little... Whoops. You hear it kind of often. It doesn't sound great on acoustic, obviously, but that's why in the Guitar Center lesson, that's how you see. I just strummed it. And also in I'm pretty sure in the song and other parts that you can play it up there, and they also do play it lower in the neck. It's kind of an octave lower, but for this lesson, we're gonna stay up here. So, what you have on that high E string, 11th fret, 13th fret, B string, 15th fret, take your middle finger, kind of don't push them down, but rest it in that little gap between the G and D, just kind of rest it, because what you don't want is you don't want this finger to get part of that high E string, and you'll just sound like... And you also don't want to reach too far and get the G string. That doesn't sound great either. So you just kind of want to lay it on there and make sure when you use your, when you strum, that you strum. You try to strum the top 2, and you have 2 strings that you're giving yourself, room for error for. So once you have that shape, you go... That's the first part, so it's just like just strumming, so down up 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 down. On that up, you want to get this shape. So we were here. Slide this guy up 1. Slide this guy up 2 for this shape, and kind of keep your finger in there for muting. Just hit it once on that up, on the up. Then you go down to that similar shape we had the first time, but move down 3. So together that's like down, up, 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 down. You can kind of get the strumming pattern by how they do it in the song, or you can just do your own thing. That's the first part. Second part, you go back up here. You can transition like this. Go up 1 fret, up 2. But the second part is here. Down, up, 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 down, up. And that ups that high shape we had before. And you just gotta really hit it. Ready? On that last hit, you slide back down to that first shape. Down 2 frets. Down 1 fret. So that second part all together, or slowly. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Fixed my camera, so that's big. Still haven't quite mastered it, but most importantly, like always, don't forget to make it your own. Make it your own song. This is a lesson from a fellow amateur, not a teacher, so don't forget that it's your song.